there are so many experiences that we shared together. He gave me a family when I didn't have any. And guys, that really struck Alton here because he's like, man, am I leaning on Nova too much for a family? What happened? All we did was show her photos. It might be a little strange. They're going to go in the crib and have some fun. He, at that moment, drops to one knee and says, do you think it's nice enough to get married here? No, Kayleigh. Oh no, she had time left. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Herd Family Legacy Adventure. This is a Sims 4 generation story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all of the things. I am starting the episode off with Alton and Haven. Nova is downstairs. She had to run to the restroom. We are starting this episode right where we left the last one. I mean, it's just a few days later, and we've got some goals for this episode. Goal number 1 is a sad one. Nova has been planning for her dad's funeral. It's not something she has relished, but at the same time, it very much needs to be done. What can you do about it? It's just something that she's got to handle. Her fun is horribly low, but she needs to get some prepped ingredients because she is on a simple living lifestyle with her man. We had to prep because of that. But guys, the funeral's today. It is actually tonight. They have their own cemetery that really needs to be expanded, and we're gonna have to get the family together to look at some new property very soon, or at the very least, if we are not going to remain at this cemetery, we would have to like move everybody. Either way, we could build a new building, but we need more property. So the family's gonna have to have a meeting about that, and I do believe we'll talk about that in one of these episodes. In the meantime, let me have Alton come and repair this while Nova cooks at least one dish to take to the funeral. Let's just make some soup. Alton's gonna come fix everything. He is feeling like grief counseling was a waste of time, but whatever he thinks he needs to do to be right for his family, he's kind of in denial. That's been one of the issues why the grief counseling hasn't been the most helpful for him. The best thing he is going to be able to do is just continue to paint and do things artistic that's gonna help the most with his grief. We're gonna go ahead and collect these vegetables and things that we have grown that have come out of our garden. We do sell some things, but other things we keep. Let's see if we can make a honey cake for the funeral. If we can get that done in time. The baby is going potty. Is she done? Alton's gonna come give the baby a bath. They are not gonna take her to the funeral. What they're gonna do is take her, let her see Manny in his casket, and then they're gonna send her on home so that she doesn't have to be subjected to, I guess, the sadness part of it. She got that honey cake done, so we'll pop it in here. The honey cakes don't last as long. You gotta keep it cool. Nova's gonna just try to decompress by maybe just playing a little tune, maybe playing the blues. That helps her feel better. There is something else that she could do, but we'll be right back at the funeral. Nova did collect some of her beads, so she's gonna send them right over here to Alton to cheer him up a little. Alton's just gonna tell Nova that he loves her. The funeral will be starting very soon, and Nova's over here playing in the water like it's not about to be time for the funeral and get started. We've got Manny's picture up. Nova is so eclectic the way she dresses. They've got the casket draped. She wants to come tell everybody, y'all come on over. There's so much that we really need to do. She's gonna come up and tell everybody to come on in. Let's do a moment of silence. Baby, they are dressed to the 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s. Too much. They're doing too much. Oh, they are stuck like with the door open. It is kind of cold outside too, so we want to make sure that we get in and get that door closed. They are doing a moment of silence just to respect Manny and to acknowledge him. Let's all just have a seat. We're gonna do this eulogy. Nova is like, I really wanted to get up here and say something really sad. I wanted to wear all black. I wanted to do this the way I felt like it should be done. But I know that ultimately my dad would not like that. My dad was a free spirit. He was happy. He was not afraid to express his love for you. Though I want you to feel the way you feel and lean in on each other. The Herd family is strong. And my dad, Manny, would not want us to be sad for too long anyway, if at all. I think that this this is what I want everybody to take away. And everybody is like, oh, that is so true. Yeah, everything she's saying is spot on. Everybody's clapping. They're like, oh, that was so great. The thing she said about her dad, that was amazing. They're gonna come on and light the candles. This is something Manny would approve of. Someone else is coming up and like, oh, y'all not gonna do toast, then I'll do toast. That's Shayna, guys. She looks kind of different with her hair down, but everybody's doing the toast. Nova is wanting everybody to calm down again because everybody's really wound up. So we need to make sure that they can get themselves back together, compose themselves. She wants her family to be well. While they're doing that, Alton has come to set up. So let's have everybody come grab some food together. You do have to come out of the building and then come over to this side. There's only 2 chairs in here. There's benches outside. Kayleigh is coming to say a few words. She's like, this is really hard because Manny and I met in college. There are so many experiences that we shared together, so many things we did. He gave me a family when I didn't have any. And guys, that really struck Alton here because he's like, man, am I leaning on Nova too much for a family? But he doesn't think so. He feels like he loves her and he's ready for their future together. There's nothing that he can name that he wants more than to just be with her. And in this moment, Kayleigh feels like she can feel Manny's spirit. She even thought she saw a glimpse of him, but just as quickly as she thought she saw him, it was gone. We got everybody over. Now they're eating. They are just kind of hanging in the kitchen. It is nice and warm here. It's good to get to know everybody. I want to show Shayna some photos of Haven from earlier that day. And I think we should talk to our sister. We don't always get that chance. They were the closest growing up, but unfortunately they had just a slight drift apart. Not a rift, a drift. It's a difference, and that difference being she was putting so much focus and time and attention on Lee. But not because she loved Lee more. It was because Lee was demanding that attention. She was raising Lee's daughter, and now it's her daughter. Let me pin this. She wants to give her a big hug. Shayna says she's doing okay. She just needs some support and some love. Nova's definitely gonna give her that. A fight! They're fighting! Oh no, what happened? All we did was show her photos. We did have a little interaction, but y'all, Shayna has always been mean, but I don't know what caused Nova to come back with something, but their relationship isn't hurt bad. Maybe they could hug it out. Can we? We had just consoled her. We are still making the cemetery work, so we're gonna put Manny's gravestone right here. We will come and light a candle on it before we go home. With the funeral being over, there's really no reason to just stand out here. The funeral was our major goal for the episode, but that isn't our only goal. I do think that she's gonna approach Alton because she's grieving, and even though it might be a little strange, they're gonna go in the crypt and have some fun. Whatever makes her feel more alive in this moment, or most alive, is what she's gonna go for. We had an unofficial goal that I didn't want to announce because I didn't know if we would have time, but it seems like we will. Alton has special plans for Nova. We'll be right back. We are back at home. The nanny has been dismissed and Haven has been checked in on. Alton was downstairs while Nova came up to go ahead and get ready for bed, but he did that because he's got a couple of things he needs to finalize, and that is because he plans to propose. In order to do that expeditiously, he needed to get some things done. They are supposed to be going on a very special date night tonight, and he's gonna propose at that point in time. Getting frisky in the crypt is the perfect way to get the old heart racing. I bet it is. Alton has checked in on our baby girl while Nova is in the tub. Nova's gonna come and give the baby a hug, ask her about her day. Then she's gonna go ahead and get that rest that she needs. We will be right back, and it will be Nova and Alton's date night. We are back. It is nighttime. They have some lights on it. This is the little chapel. There's a reason that Alton has brought Nova here to San Sequoia. You can see sometimes people just come hang out here, especially couples. It is a hot spot to get married. They shouldn't sit here since he wants to sit in the middle of them, which is kind of weird. Maybe they should just sit and chat here. Nova's looking like, why did he bring me here? And Alton's like, I heard this was a special place. Your mom told me. She's like, really? He's just kind of looking at her eyes. He's like, yeah, I talked to your mom. She's kind of wondering when. And he told her when. It was at the adoption party. And she's like, oh my gosh. He said, she told me that your great grandmother, that the third generation of family got married here. She's like, I guess I never knew that. What does this have to do with us today? He's like, well, it's got a lot to do with it. I know it's a rainy day. I just brought you here because I wanted to fantasize about weddings, think about them. And she's like, oh, really? That's kind of weird. He's like, I really wanted to know if you liked the place and thought you might like to see a part of your family's history. And she's like, well, I think it's really nice. And he, at that moment, drops to one knee and says, do you think it's nice enough to get married here? And she's like, oh my gosh, you're proposing? And he absolutely is. Now, he's not going to apologize for proposing so soon after her dad died, but he was really cautious about the timing of everything. He didn't want this to be tainted in any way. He wanted her to look back on this time with very fun, very happy memories. He is also going to tell her, I want a family with you. I want everything. She's saying, I know it's been a gloomy time and hard for me, but I have to say that I'm happy about this. And of course, the kids may have given it away. He did get her something. He's telling her so, and she's like, I mean, you already have gotten me quite a bit. You just got the bathroom done. And he's like, no. That is for you. That is for the house. This is just for you. Let me do things for you. Nova's like, okay, she knows how to accept the gifts. It's not like her father and mother didn't dote on them, but she is also really giving and caring, and therefore it's kind of hard for her sometimes to not be the giver. But with Alton, she never is. Other than her affection, he has never asked her for anything. It's definitely something that she likes about him, loves about him. And she is in love. There's not even the smallest doubt in her mind. That's how it should be. He doesn't have doubts either. This is a church. It's a chapel. And they just got a steamy romance dynamic. Nova and Alton can't seem to keep their hands off of each other. They gravitate towards each other with the romance. I think this is accurate because I think they have often struggled to find their balance with Haven being a child in the home, but also with Lee's shenanigans. But guys, we'll be right back at their home. We are back at the house. Nova is looking for her mom because she cannot wait to let her know about what happened. She's just grabbing her a little bite to eat. Alton's gonna come and prep some veggies. After he washes his hands, we're gonna announce our engagement. We're gonna say, Mom, guess what? Alton proposed. And she's like, oh my gosh, I knew it. I mean, he asked, so I knew, but are you happy? She's like, I just miss Dad. I wish, he was here to know. And Kayleigh told Nova he did talk to your dad, and your dad did give him his blessing. And that makes Nova feel amazing. Oh, Kayleigh and Nova have a supportive family dynamic. I can agree with that. She's gonna come on over since she's outside and weed her plants. A baby needs to get out. I think what Alton's gonna do before he lets her out is tell her a story. Yeah, she loves a good picture book, but yeah, she just likes a good story too. She doesn't need a book to have a story, not this little girl. And she is just highly intelligent, loves to read. Alton will do one of her little picture books too. Let's get her out of here first. He's reading her toddler book. And guys, I wonder if this will be her 4th or 5th imagination point. It's 5. Thank goodness. Let's sell to a collector. This painting is not worth a whole lot, but let's go ahead and do a medium realism painting. Also, what does she need? Yeah, I think she just needs a thinking skill. So let's ask for help from her grandma, from grandmama. Y'all know Nova's tired. She's in that bed, honey. Oh, Alton was needing help with his social media because he has a level of fame as an artist, but he has looked at getting an agent. Oh my gosh, y'all, Nova just got a promotion. I didn't know what happened. I thought she was sick or something, but no, she got a promotion and she completed her resolution. Nova has been promoted in love and in life in her career. This is amazing, guys. Let's read about it. PhD of pollen. She will now make $651 an hour. She has received the following bonus: a blemish blossom and $1,200. Nova's really got to go to grief counseling. They have been still still going regularly, and I want to keep that out front. She has the blues grief, so that is actually kind of perfect because she can play. And if she plays music or works on her logic skill, which she has been doing quite a bit, then it will help her. For this day, she needs to go into work just because she just got promoted. So she will have some new staff that she's over, some old. It's going to be very important to meet them. Nova is got to get to work now. Let's ask for shape help again. I'm really pushing the baby because she's pretty tired. A large canister of experimental fertilizer ruptured, soaking most of the lab's plant in the chemical concoction. Nobody knows exactly how this will affect the plants, but Nova's superior has tasked her to fix the situation. What will Nova do with these chemical-soaked specimens? Allow the plants to grow and study the effects, or apply a chemical countermeasure against the fertilizer to attempt to save the plants? We should study it because we may lose the plants, but how else do we know? We got a medium performance loss on our first day promoted. This could be discouraging to some people, but I also feel like Nova doesn't have a fear of failure. She knows that she learned something valuable, and that's that these chemicals should never be left near these plants. They weren't like a rare species or something, but in a few hours they had all withered and died. Yeah, we'll know next time to try to save them. Lesson learned. Oh guys, the baby is not gonna make it all the way with her thinking skill, but we're gonna ask the nanny to read her to sleep. Yes, grandma is still on a stay over. However, grandma still works. She's a school administrator. Y'all, this is Lee's friend. They've been hanging out, but I don't think she knows Lee doesn't live here anymore, but I'm not inclined to deal with her. Yeah, we'll just come and tell her real quick. Yeah, she doesn't stay here anymore, okay? And she did leave. Oh, our man. Yeah, he is out here. I think she would give him a kiss. And he asked her something about Haven. Do you think she's too big to play on this new toy that I was looking at? It was like a jungle gym. And she is like, please do not get that girl a jungle gym right now. There's no way. He's like, okay, I'll just wait. Nova's gonna come eat, and then she's gonna get a little rest. It is Wednesday, but we need to see about the Henford Fair because I'm very curious as to what the next fair is. Since we haven't been able to participate in the last two, we actually should be able to participate now. I'm gonna plant some oversized crops because I don't know if it's oversized crop week. Oh, it's regular garden competition. I think she would come on and open these seed packets, but let's first get our stuff planted. Then we need to water them. No, Kayleigh! Oh no, she had time left. Oh my gosh. No, not now. Can we plead? We cannot seduce for our mother, not for our mother, and not with our man here. Her pleas fell on deaf ears. Oh my gosh. Alton, he's in shock. This is really sad. We've got to put mom up. I feel like she must have died from a broken heart. Roman had said he was on the way over to see them. He had come over yesterday. Wait, here he is. He's like, I can't believe this about mom. I don't know what we're gonna do. Roman's gonna ask, can he be Nova's sim of honor? You know, I need to give you the money that our parents left for you. And she's like, you know, Roman, you could keep it. I mean, I just need a little for Haven, but I could put it up. He's going to congratulate her on her engagement, but he's telling her, yeah, you were supposed to get this money anyway when you got married, but you are engaged. It is a total of 60,000 simoleons for her inheritance. She's like, maybe I should just get a little sleep. She's got her inheritance, so she's kind of wondering what she should do with that money. She might have a plan. She knows she wants to put some up for Haven. If she is blessed with children, she would like to put some up for them too. Oh, Roman's weeding her garden. But instead of saying we'll be back, I think this is a perfect place to end the episode. We will probably just have like a memorial get together when we come back. It'll most likely be after the funeral. In addition to that, we will start the wedding activities next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.